Hello, this is Quick Skills, and today I'm going to be showing you how to package and ship your cards safely so that they arrive to their destination to a happy customer. Now, a lot of people are buying Lorcana for the first time, never having played a trading card game before, and not knowing what to do once they find a buyer for their expensive Lorcana card. So if that is you, this video is made specifically for you. I'm going to show you all the tips and tricks that I learned having a TCG account with over 1,000 confirmed sales, how to make sure that your cards get there safely, and you're going to want to use this method when you're shipping cards over $20 or more. You are going to spend a little bit of money on tracking and all the materials that you see here, but it is definitely worth it because you do not want an upset customer claiming that their card was damaged or lost, and this will prevent a lot of that drama. All right, the first thing that we are going to do is we're going to want to protect our cards. If you're not already doing this for your own personal collection, I strongly recommend it. What you're going to want to buy are perfect fit traditional size sleeves, and you're going to want to put your top side of your card through the bottom of this perfect fit sleeve. And what that's going to do is add a layer of protection as you play the game to make sure that none of the dirt or grime that gets on the back side of the sleeve damages this part of the card. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to take the card and you're going to shove it down a traditional card sleeve. And so here we have a traditional card sleeve, and we're going to slide it through from the top down. And what that does is it creates a layer where if dirt and grime gets into this sleeve, which it will happen over time, you will have all this time until the dirt reaches to the bottom of the sleeve and then back up. And I mean, you will definitely re-sleeve these cards before that ever happens. So now that we have our cards that we're getting ready to ship, what next? The next step on our list is going to be printing our shipping label. Now, I did not want to have an actual shipping label for you here because it would have some personal information on the front. But if you don't know how to print a shipping label, I highly recommend PayPal's ShipStation. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to open up a new order under ShipStation, and what you're going to select when you create your label is you're going to collect custom package with a length of 4 inches and a width of 7 inches and a height of 0.5 of an inch. That's going to be the shipping size of the container that we're going to have to ship these cards today. The next thing that we're going to do is we are going to want to get top loaders. These are top loaders. You can find them at Walmart or any other hobby shop. And what you're going to do here is you're going to take your card and shove it into a top loader. Now, some people will stuff 2 or 3 or 4 cards down into a top loader. I am not a fan of that because if you have too many cards in these top loaders, the person receiving them on the other end may damage them as they're pulling them out because they get in there very snug and tight. So if you're using this method to ship an expensive card, just put 1 into each top loader. These are dirt cheap, and to shove it down, you're just gonna bang it down like that and the card will slide down. And if you're on the receiving end of these cards, you're going to do the opposite and tap it that way so that the card slides back up for you to pull it out of the top loader. And so here we go. You're going to have all 3 just like that. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take all 3 of our top loaded cards and we're going to put them into a team bag. Now, that is exactly what they're called. If you go to a hobby shop or a Walmart, they're called team bags because normally what people would do is they would take a whole football team or a whole basketball team and shove them into one bag and then tape them shut. This step right here will prevent your cards from coming out of the sleeve in the middle of shipping. So they're going to be pretty much locked in here the whole time. There's no risk of them coming out. Now, the other thing is that you are adding layer after layer of water protection. Believe it or not, the U.S. Postal Service isn't always going to get your package there dry. Sometimes when it arrives at its destination, the mailbox that they delivered to isn't well protected, and if it's raining, your package might get wet. So this team bag, the top loaders, the sleeve, and the perfect fit are going to prevent water from damaging this card. All right, the next step on our list is to buy these bubble mailers. This is a 12-pack. I got it at Walmart. This is the exact size you're going to want to get. Now, the dimensions of the package are right here. So remember, on our shipping station, we wanted to put 4 inches by 7 inches, and then the thickness is about less than ½ an inch. I just put ½ an inch every time. Now, what's cool about these bubble mailers is they offer a level of protection directly inside. You're just going to take this and shove it right in. That's very easy to do. We're going to take this off and we are going to seal it shut. Some people will take tape and tape it here. I typically don't do that, but that could be something that you do when you ship out your card. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to take your shipping label and you're going to place it right on the bubble mailer. And you're going to take this Scotch tape. I do recommend this type of tape. Packing tape works very well for this. And what you're going to do is you're going to take this tape and apply it just like that. You're going to do this 4 times. And you're going to cover the whole shipping label. One thing that I do want to stress is that you want to make sure that when you place the tape down, that you have it as flat as possible. Sometimes these bubbles will form, and you definitely don't want a bubble appearing on the barcode. Now, I've had bubbles appear on the barcode and it still arrives to its destination, but you want to prevent anything from distorting the barcode at the bottom of the label. Now, you should have a perfectly sealed product that you can ship out to a person. When they receive this, it's going to be well packaged, whether it's raining or snowing or whatever weather. You're going to take this to your post office and just drop it right into the big blue bin. It has a very narrow slot. Now, one thing I always do is I always just record it and record the drop off. So that way, if there's any dispute that it didn't make it to the mailbox, well, hey, here's a video. I dropped it off. It's out of my hands at this point. That's pretty much all that I could do. Well, that pretty much concludes this video. This is the tips that I use every time I ship out any cards over $20. Anything under $20, you can ship it in a plain white envelope. I do recommend that you just throw it into a top loader, tape shut the top of the top loader, but make sure that you have your cards properly sleeved, because if your cards are not properly sleeved and you tape shut the top of the top loader, the card can touch the adhesive of the tape and damage it on delivery. The other thing is that when you ship a card through plain white envelopes, there is a small chance that the top loader gets jammed into the mail sorting machine. So go to YouTube and YouTube a mail sorting machine, and you'll see how fast those envelopes fly through those, and every now and then a card will get jammed in there. And so I am not a fan of doing it through a plain white envelope when the card exceeds $20. If a card gets jammed up in the mail and it's $5, $10, okay, fine, so be it. But anything over $20, and it just seems kind of a waste, and we want to prevent that. So this is pretty much the video here. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you have any tips or tricks that you do when shipping out cards, but this seems to be the most safest and consistent method for me. This is Quick Skills. Thank you again for watching, and you have a good day.